Hi guys and welcome to Primetime Mitch, and since we're approaching the Halloween season, I think that the topic of the day has to be fear. And because of that, we will be checking out Frank Marshall's 1990 creature feature, Arachnophobia. I am joined by Amy Horror, by Scary Steph. Guys, are you looking forward to this, Amy?
No.
Excellent. And you, Steph?
No, not at all.
Of course. Absolute enthusiasm there for this production. This is a movie that I watched when I was a kid, and neither of these two have watched it for the reason that you have just seen. So if you like to pull up a chair, get yourself a popcorn and a drink, and we are going to watch along to Arachnophobia coming up. This should be absolutely hysterical. Like ever, please smash a like down below and subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos like this in the future. And if this goes well, I will try and find as many terrors to unlock as I possibly can for my clientele today. So let's go. See how peaceful it starts as well.
I don't like the fact that we're already near. It looks like the Amazon. It probably isn't, but they have big spiders though.
I love Jeff Daniels. I'm so glad to be watching one of his films.
Even the word.
I've already scanned the corners of this room for any spiders. I do it automatically
Oh,
when
I
I go
do
into a
that as
room.
well.
Hence why apparently I'm the prime candidate to come and watch this film.
You should never have told me you were scared of spiders. I don't particularly like them. I'm just not terrified. John Goodman's in it. That's a good enough reason to watch this film.
It doesn't know.
Why can't we watch the Flintstones instead?
I'd love that.
Well, if you get through this, we will.
I don't like how it's a Walt Disney film.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, but wasn't he a bit like... Anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Not with spiders.
Yeah, but like, he was into some weird shit, wasn't he?
You mean he puts subtle things to scare kids in? The cover of this film is brilliant because it's just a nice peaceful town and there's a tiny little web over it, and that's all it is. It's so cool. Now, if they do a cover, it's like, oh, we've got to put a giant spider in someone's ear on the poster or something just to make everyone cringe.
like...
Just be subtle about things.
Sorry to change the film topic, but on, you know, Saw 10, where they had the eye trap,
Yeah,
and there isn't actually a... there's no actual
It's a
eye
dream
trap.
sequence,
It's
isn't
a
it?
dream,
Yeah.
yeah. But that's the most horrible thing they could put on the front of the poster.
But it's quite striking, I guess. Steven Spielberg. So he hasn't already finished scarring people.
Well, it's got like a Spielberg feel. It's like Jurassic Park, with they have these kind of shots at the beginning.
There's no
don't they?
children on bikes.
I still just can't believe that they're looking for a spider.
Well,
Who would do that?
Who would go into a forest to look for a
Specialists.
spider?
people that
Nobody.
research these things.
Nobody's doing
It's just
that
like looking for a rhinoceros or something.
Yeah, but
It's
they're
not.
cute.
It's not, is it? Oh, I can feel something's going to happen.
Oh no. Ugh.
Oh.
It's just a cobweb.
Oh no.
What do you mean, just a cobweb?
Oh no.
I'm stressed. Right. If this film was just about little spiders, I'd be stressed, but I'd be alright. That is not a little spider. That's a big off spider.
He's so cool.
Things
They're basically, yeah, they've got things falling out the air. Ooh,
That sounds horrible.
that was heavy.
I don't like it. I just don't like it.
Oh, it was the noise it made when it hit as well. Oh,
There you go.
Oh no.
Oh, no, absolutely not! I don't like it.
Yeah.
Wait, so what's just happened?
You just
It jumped
killed
at him,
one.
so I think he's stood on it.
So I don't want him to hurt them.
Are you joking?
No, I wouldn't. I don't like the idea of hurting spiders because, like, they can't help. No.
It's aggressive.
I'd be too if I was put in a glass jar. Oh, don't like it though.
That puts it to sleep.
Yeah, let's chloroform the spider, please. Thank you.
The problem is, they've got another one that's making its way.
No, I really don't like it. I don't like it. What do you mean? There's going to be another one?
Well, they've caught this one obviously for research purposes, but
how do they know?
They don't know there's another one sort of.
How do they know that that's a new species though?
Because.
Oh my god!
There
It's
you
a
go.
jumping fucking spider. Oh god!
Oh, just so you know, a lot of this
Oh.
is a comedy.
Is it?
It's got John Goodman in it in his heyday. You know,
It's also got jumping spiders in it, which means it's not a comedy in my eyes at all. Oh no! Oh, absolutely not! Oh mate, what is? Oh no!
If you ever needed a reason why we brought Steph on the channel today, this is it. Hit that like button.
I really don't like spiders. He's going to sleep. He's oh my god!
No.
Get your sympathy in the comments.
No, because I'm actually gonna
Oh.
seriously.
Oh no. No.
No. Is he ill?
Oh. Oh. Ugh.
But he's dead. He's carked it. Right, we've only seen the soldiers. They just said, what about the general?
Well, we're now going to that quiet, idyllic American
Beautiful.
town. You know.
There's nothing idyllic about this American town for me at all. Knowing that there's those spiders there.
Well, they're not in that town. However, his casket was just driven off and one had crawled back inside it.
Yeah, but they said they have no reproductive organs. So how are these spiders? How is there more of them?
You are asking the questions that are needed to be asked.
Oh,
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah, so you're helping the narrative, essentially.
Yeah, because
Head end. Sorry.
Brilliant.
It sounds like an
please,
insult.
It's a
please
great
handle with care.
And dignity.
handle the head.
Head end.
You absolute head end.
Oh. No, surely not.
Look at.
Wow.
How did you?
Oh.
How
Well, I
good
guess
is-
that it's not often on screen.
No, they're doing it so
It's just no. Please don't hurt the doggy or the cat.
it creates
No.
this massive sense of dread because you know something's there, but you can't quite see it all.
Like how the dog's like, absolutely not.
Yeah,
the
they're like,
cat's gone
"Fuck
too.
this." Yeah.
No, please don't hurt the animal.
Oh, we're gonna see it. Oh, there
I
it
don't-
goes. Oh.
The birds picked the spider
Yeah.
up.
I love the little like view from the spider's perspective as it got. Oh no. Nah, poor bird.
Incredible.
It's lands on top of it as well.
To be fair,
Oh, horrid.
that's quite creative.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, it would be fascinating. I was always fascinated by things like that as a kid.
What? Dead animals? Absolutely not.
No,
Makes
well, I
me
mean,
sad.
like as a kid, you see like a dead, like you don't sort of jump away from it. You just
Really?
curiosity. Well, maybe that's just me.
I used to get dead sad over stuff like that.
Right, well, realistically, they're all dead, aren't they? They're all dead.
Just don't get attached.
Oh,
to
look at that red wine. Look at the red wine.
Yeah, I love Jeff Daniels.
Then
I
why-
love
why-
seeing him in other things that aren't Dumb and Dumber.
He's scared of the spider.
them. He's found a spider in one of his boxes. I imagine it's not the same one. I think it's probably just gonna be like a little teeny one.
Oh, like a little.
So it'll be a little thing. This. See, that to us would be big.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah,
be,
to
I wouldn't
us,
be a
yeah.
fan of
Yeah.
that
That would be a massive house spider.
one the other day.
I never kill them. I'd if my mum is the absolute numero uno of fear of spiders. Like you can't get any more afraid than my mum is. It's like she will wake you up in the middle of the night
Which she did
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
day.
and back herself like.
No, but she did it the other day.
Yeah.
She came back from
And
wherever
the
she'd
chicken
been.
did that big. And
It was
she's
so
terrified
small.
of him.
Oh, let's see, isn't it now?
Oh look!
I
See
mean,
that
that's-
is big to us.
I wouldn't be happy with that.
That is a big spider to us. If that was in the house
I
here,
wouldn't be thrilled.
I'd
Yeah.
I'd probably end up having a panic attack. To be completely honest
Well,
with you.
I'd find that to be a bit skin crop, but I mean, like I said, when that one the other week, it was just quick glass over it, can't go anywhere now. Slide a card underneath, put it at the end of the road, and it's done. But they do make my skin crawl a bit. You know, I do have problems with when they get over a certain size, or you know, but I'm not like to the point where my mum can't look at them in books or anything.
No.
She can't look at books, she can't look at them on telly, everything's got it's like the worst thing in the world to her.
Yeah.
And I get it, I do get it.
See, I don't. Because my fear of spiders, I'll let you know where my fear of spiders have come from. So, it's, oh dear.
Oh dear. Hello.
What?
They've got reproductive organs.
Yes, they do. And
This isn't one of those things, this is a Disney film.
I think they're going to use.
Look at that, in the dark. Moved into the house, gonna
Christen the house.
Well, that was the height of eroticism. Jesus.
That's also a good word.
Thank you.
Full of them. I mean, don't get me wrong, but these shots are really pretty. Like,
I think it's beautiful.
be lovely.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but hang on, no.
Interesting.
But look at the size.
How is there two? I don't
Because it's
understand.
mated with a normal sort of forest dwelling tarantula or whatever.
But they don't have reproductive organs.
So well, you're going to find out why that's a thing.
I hated that. Also, can I just say, like, you had like the duality then of like the humans, like their whole fornication,
Compared with the spiders.
and then the spiders having their little like.
To be fair, yeah, no, that actually was quite clever by.
And
Yeah.
our reproduction is probably far more destructive than theirs. And you see some of the humans treading the earth now.
Yes, very, very true.
Just quickly back onto the topic of how we feel about spiders. Before Mitch moved in with me,
Sorry.
I had to have my next door neighbours come and take spiders out of my bathroom if we ever had them, because I was just terrified. I couldn't handle them on my own.
And my fear of spiders came from when I was probably about 7 or 8 years old, and I had curtains in my bedroom, and if I saw a spider I'd be like, oh, like there's a spider there, could you get it for me? There'd be no drama, no nothing. And one night there was a massive house spider, huge, probably not as big as that one, but as big as you get in this country.
Yeah.
Big house spider, black house spider, and it was on my curtains and it fell on my face. It dropped on my face.
Okay.
And that's why I'm scared of spiders. That's where mine's come from.
That's fair.
Which I do think is slightly fair enough.
Yeah.
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 I started getting scared of them when I was about 3 or 4 years old. I'd gone to Pets at Home, and they had tarantulas and things there, and they let you like stroke them, like so that people wouldn't be scared of them. Well, we did the opposite thing on me. Like, I wasn't fussed by them when I was a kid, but it let you touch it, and it moved, and the movement it's just stuck with me ever since. I can't handle the movement. And my uncle had a Mexican red knee tarantula called Henrietta, and he gifted me her skin.
Oh,
when
I've
she shed.
held the skin. That made me feel weird.
No.
By the way, just for story context here, he's moved into town and he's a doctor, and I believe, if I'm right in saying, I might have to check Wikipedia, but he's a new doctor, and the old doctor in town's kind of stuck in his old methods and doesn't like a new doctor coming in. Yeah, that's why he said he's probably still doing leeches. That's the whole story here. It's not
It's
really.
a beautiful house they've got.
That's a stunning house. I would love a house like that.
100%.
I wouldn't have massive barbecues and invite certain people. I'm not quite sure I follow this.
Metcalf changed his mind.
Oh.
What it is, he decided that if he retires, he will lose his zest for life and die within 48 hours.
I mean, that's fair if he's been doing it for years. Then.
Oh, so basically he was supposed to get that
Yeah.
job and he isn't going to get it now because that old guy won't retire.
Well, if I'm a judge of film, he's probably going to get bit by a spider and do a death.
Do a death.
Maybe I'll get lucky and all of our systems will be ready.
You got lucky earlier.
There will be moderate amounts of juvenility on this video. So basically, he's like a bog standard doctor as opposed to the big consultant he wanted to be.
Bog standard doctor.
No, you know what I mean.
just
He
a
wanted
normal
to be.
doctor.
He's a GP instead of like a neurosurgeon. Like,
Or
neurosurgeon.
even like a
I
consultant.
don't
like
think the old man's a neurosurgeon.
What old man?
The old man basically the old guy from before is the head doctor at this
Yeah.
place because it's only a small town, and he was going for that role thinking that guy was retiring. He's not going to retire now.
Because he thinks he'll die if he retires, because I haven't got anything else
So basically,
to do.
he's just got to be a GP instead of taking on the whole place, which he thought he was going to do.
I'm only earning 6 figures as opposed
As opposed to 8 figures, like,
Yeah.
whoa.
I actually don't know how much doctors earn over there. But I know over here it's quite a
Oh,
lot.
the small towns like that.
Over here, so like, if you're NHS, it's like consultants are on like 100 to.
Oh, just
But
small money then.
over in America, it's all private healthcare.
Yeah.
It's not NHS, so it's not run by the government.
So he's
all
probably not
private
exactly
healthcare.
on little bucks then, is he?
Do tell us in the comments if you live in a small town or you work as a GP in a small town.
How
Tell
much
us what,
do you earn?
How
what kind
much
of
do you earn?
situation are you in financially. We'll not say
Yeah.
how much do you earn. That's a little bit straight to the point.
Little
As
bit
much
It's
as we
gonna
like
jump.
to be
It's
straight to
gonna
the point.
jump. It's
All
fine.
right, don't worry.
I am worried.
If you're going to worry over this way because you keep flying out of shot.
Oh right, sorry.
Yes, scary stuff.
Why would you go towards
no.
the web? Oh no! Why would you walk towards that?
Don't get me wrong, I think they're really pretty.
They're amazing the way they make
Yeah.
them.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
If you see the videos of a little
Oh,
spider
amazing.
weaving a web, it's
It's so
phenomenal.
I mean, that's what inspired the outfit today.
The outfit.
I like
She's
spider
covered in
webs.
webs.
I have terrible fear of spiders.
Ah.
There you go. That's worth knowing.
Right.
I
Can I
forgot
point
about
out, let me point out, he's a GP. He's a very smart man. He's gone through years and years and years of education, and he's scared of spiders.
Yeah, he's
that. Well, I
still
get
scared
the fear of spiders. You know, I have a morbid fear of, well, not morbid, but I cannot stand giant centipedes. Absolutely cannot stand them.
You don't like small centipedes either.
No, not very much. And earwigs, I off with earwigs, but
That's an odd fear to
yeah,
have,
I
isn't
don't
it?
like them, and I don't like, you know, when you go abroad.
Do you come across them?
Oh,
Occasionally.
there was an earwig on the table while I was working at my mum and dad's house the other day on my computer, and there's never been one in that house ever. But it decided to turn up next to my coffee in the morning. Yeah, so that pissed me off. I think she's trying to make him face his fear.
Exposure therapy
Yeah.
isn't really that.
She just wants him to see the webs,
No.
so it might take away a bit of his fear.
Oh no!
It's his hand.
That wasn't.
No, that's something stuck in the web. It's not the actual. It's a rat.
Oh.
I mean, that's what.
I mean, I like rats, but if it can.
Yeah, if it can pull a rat
No,
in.
no. Oh, no.
That's
there
an
it
egg.
is.
That's
Ew,
an egg sac.
Ew, ew,
What
and,
is it?
That's an egg sac.
What does that mean?
As in, loads of eggs inside the sack with babies.
With babies in. I thought. Woo!
If I see one, I'm like, oh, okay. It's not, but it's not like I can watch them on telly fine, and I can go, oh, that's nasty. But I'm not like
Ooh.
genuinely terrified.
I think
by
her drink might have been as strong as ours.
No, so Amy did pour these. I didn't.
Do you know? Right? Have you seen Happy Gilmore? That's his grandma.
Oh, that's nice.
Happy Gilmore's grandma. It's the only other film I've ever seen her in. That's the older doctor, and his
Excellent.
wife is that lady.
Oh. Oh, he's got a little bow tie.
Her pearls are definitely real, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Married to a doctor. Hell yeah.
I'm sorry. I will get my.
Oh,
Oh dear God! Look at that in the background.
Oh.
Can you imagine having that problem in the barn?
No,
outside?
thank you. Oh, no, 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 no.
I'm just really confused because it said it had no
The domestic
reproduction.
spider produces hundreds of infertile, drawn offspring with their father's lethal bite. Yeah, so it is. Oh shit!
So that
No, no. Oh, oh. That poor house spider then. Having to deal with that on you.
I think it's more sort of routine for spiders, isn't it? It's for
Yeah,
humans.
but she's only little compared to him.
yeah. Oh my God, he was the male. She's only tiny.
No, don't.
Oh, it's little. It's tiny.
It's not. That's not tiny.
That's
Tiny.
not a tiny spider. In America,
That's tiny.
I'm not being funny. If that came into your house, you
Oh,
would be
look
like,
at that.
no, please don't hurt the cats. I can't cope with that.
Oh, it's horrible. That is not a small spider. Oh no, don't like. Oh, you can
Oh dear.
see. You can see
Oh
it's-
dear.
It's got a face.
A spider should not be big enough that you see its face. Oh no. I hate how they move.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No, absolutely not. No. No!
I didn't think I'd be too bad at this.
Oh, God! Please save the cat. Oh.
Right, I've changed my
That
mind.
was brilliantly filmed, by the way.
I've changed my mind. I do not like the house anymore.
That's somebody else's house.
I don't
Really nice. Look at those
No,
balconies.
it's horrible because there is a spider inside it. Oh. Oh, look at it, no. I thought I was going to be okay. I can't. I hate them moving. I can't. Oh. If it was just a picture of one, I'd be like, oh, that's gross.
So, would you say that these little... These are the babies, aren't they?
Yeah, but that's not a baby. That's huge.
It's not a baby, but those are the babies. So are they as venomous as the dad?
Yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got the father's bite. So they've got the same venom as their father.
So that is really dangerous if
Yeah.
related.
You've got that. Well, basically, you're going to have thousands of deadly venomous spiders. They're not just babies who aren't a problem and the parents are. They are.
Oh no.
What a shot! Oh.
Oh god.
Oh my God! What just happened? What just happened? Did she just get bitten by the
Get down and bit her ass.
fucking spider? Oh mate, no. This is why in Australia, where there's like in the car handles
No.
and like in the shoes.
Oh no, it's in the rear
Oh,
view
no.
mirror, in it when they pull it down.
And
the
like-
huntsman.
Falling through the floor.
I hate the
I've
house.
always wanted a wine cellar.
I hate the
I've
house. Then.
always wanted a wine
Well,
cellar.
you wouldn't, it wouldn't last long enough for you to keep a wine cellar.
The cats. Why don't you like cats?
I don't dislike cats.
We've got a cat.
I know, I just, I can't,
No,
I can't
the
show
cat's-
love for every single
no.
one.
The cat. No. Is he fine? She's dead.
No, he's just immediately chalking
Being
it off to a
adopted.
heart attack.
To be fair, I think old people are kind of a bit more like accepting of people's deaths. Like, oh yeah, she was likely to die anyway.
This
she's
guy's totally clueless.
God knows Margaret wouldn't want to be butchered.
Do you know
old. Right,
what's
so
funny?
no autopsy.
Do you know what's funny is this town have probably been more unsafe in the whole all the years he's been overseeing them as doctor than they are now with these deadly spiders.
Public relations. You know, cardiac victims don't usually bite their tongues off.
Oh,
As though she-
That's just not alright, is it?
that's grim.
Because I didn't know that the tongue is like the only muscle that's like, as in your heart, that's like working all the time. You don't
Yeah.
realise your tongue
Isn't
is
it?
a muscle that's working.
It-
That's why you couldn't swallow it, can't you?
Yeah. I mean, do you ever have to tell yourself to like bring your tongue down from the roof of your mouth when you're relaxed, or is that just a me thing?
Jeez.
No.
Bugs be gone.
1990,
Oh my god,
wasn't
it's
it?
Delbert.
Here is Delbert.
Who's Delbert?
John
John
Goodman.
Goodman.
Oh, what a man.
I hate that.
You don't like spitting?
No, I don't like spitting at all.
Oh, look at him.
There is no need for people to spit.
He's there for termite purposes. I love this.
He is always the best part of any film
Oh,
he's
he's
in.
just great, isn't he?
Big Lebowski. It could not.
Yeah.
It would not be the same without him.
He's the greatest crew cut of all time in that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and PE teachers used to dress like that.
Oh really?
What is that guy, isn't it? That looks like Meatloaf for me. I always think he looks
It
like
does
Meatloaf.
look like Meatloaf.
Yeah, and it's not.
He's
but
not, no.
It really looks like him. Peter Jason, that's his name.
okay.
I've seen him in a lot of
Peter
films.
Jason.
Yeah, he looks like Freddie Starr.
He does look like Freddie Starr.
Yeah, and I've always said
Oh.
that, but in this, he happens to have a bit of Meatloaf about him. But yeah, genuinely, that guy looks like Freddie Starr. It's in his helmet.
No! No!
Oh, yeah, well.
I mean, the only good thing is we don't have to see it. Oh, do you think he was feeding on the man in the coffin?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I just thought about that. I was like, is that why he looked like that? No. Oh, it's horrid. Oh, he just squished it.
How bad is it, though, that the infestation, like, reaches that football field? So, like, the whole town, it's not just one house.
I actually really like that transition then.
Yeah, it
to
was
the
brilliant.
green grass.
Dr. Jennings examining labs.
Oh, he's such a shit house, isn't he? That
What
transition.
a stirrer.
That transition was used in Final
Yeah,
Destination
it
with
was.
the two sunbeds.
Oh, no.
Didn't see it.
See?
Kill him! Kill him!
He's going to end up doing a death.
That is actually a pretty big spider.
Is it? Do you think? I feel like you don't think it's a big spider because
Oh no. Oh no.
because we've seen the really big spider.
Oh no. No, it's. I don't like the
It's
way
gonna
it
go in
moves.
No,
his
but
zipper.
even
It's
I will
gonna go
say
in his
this.
zipper.
Yeah, but I will say this, right? Even in a minute, I'll spoil her. But she says, "Oh, it's just a little spider." That's little to them.
That's just a spider.
There you go. Nothing.
That's not okay.
Karma is such a bitch. Do you know what I mean? It's not being funny. That other doctor was a bit of a prick.
Yeah, he got in the
He was a
nickname
bit of a
Dr. Death,
tool.
didn't he?
Bit of a tool, wasn't he? I do feel like this is actually quite a good film.
You like it?
The premise of the
Yeah.
film, I think, is actually quite good.
Yeah.
Take away, I really dislike the spiders.
Yes.
I really dislike them.
I agree.
However, I do think the premise is actually really quite good.
Yeah. I hate how they move.
No. Oh, dolls. I don't like them either.
Why is its eyes opened?
Because
I don't like
it's
them
one of them
either.
dolls.
Oh, it's huge. What are you on about? It being small. Oh no.
That is a massive spider! Realistically, the actual function of spiders is a great. Like,
Yeah, exactly. I've got nothing against them as
they're just
creatures.
So... Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh.
it's one of them. I'd have been the same though. I'm anything flying out the air like that.
Oh, bless him.
I just nearly weed myself. Oh dear, I haven't weed myself.
Well, I'm not.
Okay, good.
We had to
Oh, no.
Right, I think it's time for
Oh,
a...
why are they so big?
I think it's time for a drink full.
There you go.
No, I don't like the way they move.
No!
Oh.
I watched a shark film called The Last Breath. It's just come out on Amazon.
I've watched that.
Right, do you know the guy on the boat that sacrifices himself, the old man?
Yes.
Yeah, that's him. That's the guy with the ponytail then. That's Julian
No!
Sands. Yeah, but he always
Me and my
played...
dad are obsessed with shark films.
Yeah, well, he always played a man that talked like that, very, very well spoken.
Yes,
Kind of.
yes,
It was absolute quintessential Brit. But in that film, he had a Yorkshire accent.
Yorkshire
He
accent, I
talks
know.
like that, doesn't it? But he's from Yorkshire. So basically, the last film he made before he died was back to his mother tongue. I just love that. I think that's so cool. Why do you always get a guy in these...
Is he eating?
That just walks around eating
No.
sandwiches and stuff and looks like he's sort of
Of the
doing this
dead
for
people.
a hobby kind of thing.
I don't feel like that's hygienic. He's very blonde in this.
Collins.
Yeah, but it's like box
Just
type.
like, he's almost got like a James Mason voice about him. Like that a
No.
lot. He talked like that in Warlock and everything.
No.
He's seeing that.
Well, he might see it. I can see it too.
No, but I think he's seeing things.
I don't think he is. He's asleep. He's asleep.
No, I think he's
Oh,
seeing
is he
things.
Now he's awake.
He's not naked though. And he normally dreams about it crawling on his naked body.
I think that's a... I think he's not seen that. I have seen this, but like a long time ago. Something gives me the feeling that's not real.
Don't hurt it, you knob.
Hurt it. Kill the spider. Oh dear.
The thing is, with something like that, love, if you put yourself in that situation and you whack it and it doesn't kill it and it runs up, yeah, there you got
Yeah.
a problem.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean. That's why I wouldn't do it.
Well, you just
Yeah.
stay where you were and let it look at it.
No.
Fuck off. It's gonna jump.
It's to it. It's only a friend.
See, it's not. Well,
Oh my god.
see, things are not always what they seem. I really like this film because the
Is that a
main
spider plant?
the main guy is scared of them. Because usually they're all heroic and they don't care about, you know, I will fight anything. Kind of
He's like, no, I
He's like,
hate
nah, screw
spiders."
this shit. I love that.
What a knob thing to do at someone's house.
He looks
Yeah.
like a knob anyway, to be honest.
He does look like a knobhead. Right. No.
Yeah. I think I was just moving things.
What are we
like that.
doing?
This is the house, one of the houses
lady.
where this, yeah.
Ew.
Was it the old lady?
I think it's the lady, yeah,
Webs.
with
Ew.
the lamp.
Well, they've said they're going to exhume the bodies.
Yeah, well, they
Which is
just
what they
did
just
with
did,
the American football guy, and they checked the
Well,
helmet.
that's what I'm
and,
saying. Like, so they're now investigating the houses.
and they're bringing the experts in as opposed to
Why
trying.
are you-
And also, this man, who is clearly not an expert, he's just that he's eating again.
he is your
He's a
quintessential
knobhead.
moron, isn't he? And,
What
Oh,
a
don't
knobhead.
eat in people's houses. Would you eat in a dead person's house if you were there to like
Depends
be
if you
there
have
on...
like a ribeye in this.
No, if you were there on professional capacity, I imagine you wouldn't eat. Be like, oh, I'm so sorry about this dead person. However, I'm going to eat here.
It's going to be in there and he's going to die. Oh my god!
Oh, this might not be nice.
What a beautiful girl.
What a horrible spider! Ah! Sorry, that was really loud. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. Imagine being cast for a film and like being really excited about being cast in a film. And then being told, by the way, you've got to act with spiders. It's in a different bathroom. No, no, no.
They are everywhere.
What is wrong with these people? Why aren't they looking? You look everywhere, right?
I look everywhere, yeah.
Right, so do I. Oh! No. Oh no, no, no.
That's what happened to me when I was 8 years old.
Well, there you go. You've just got your claws, you
Fucking
know.
jumped on my face, man. If the film was shot with real spiders,
Which that is.
a real spider actually went on her face
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Which is, yeah, that was a
She
real
would have
spider.
had to have been okay with it. Yeah.
Imagine signing up for a
I
film
mean, she did have her eyes
as,
shut.
as a
so-
trained actress.
But I don't think I'd ever... Oh my fucking god!
That's the one. Get it while you can. If you don't get your sample now, you never will.
Oh no, I hate how they move. I keep saying I hate how they move, but I
feel like
really
I'm
do. I
actually-
can't handle.
I-
Oh, stop
I
it.
actually could burst into tears.
Oh,
I actually
so
could burst
grim.
into tears right now.
I feel for this guy. Oh, no, stop moving.
He's terrified. Look.
No, it doesn't.
Look at him.
If that was there
He gets
like that,
paralysis, doesn't he, whenever he sees him?
Oh! Ugh.
Bodily functions. There's no spider here. But I will hunt down the alleged arachnid and spread some to kingdom come.
I mean, he is fantastic in this. However, I would point blank refuse to act opposite one of the. Oh, look at it! It's horrid.
He's seen it.
I'm not being funny though.
Oh, it's horrible. Look at that. Meh, I didn't like that. No, didn't like that. Grim. Oh no. Oh, it's horrid. Look at that.
I'm not eating any more of my popcorn. Like,
But not only have you got a guy that is terrified of spiders, but he's not just... Because a lot of the movies now, particularly the mockbusters where you watch, it's just a random guy who's really macho. He's also a doctor that shouldn't be dealing with this kind of shit. He should be dealing with people.
Oh no, no, no. I'm very upset. Stop
that
eating
in-
your popcorn whilst watching this. Ah! And you're fine with it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can probably see that there's none in there. We're fine. Stop it.
Oh, my God.
Oh no. Brown bread.
no, as if they're just dead like that.
Well, spiders obviously bitten them. Or have they eaten it and it's... Ah!
No! Not okay! Not okay! Oh my... Ooh.
I'll tell you what I love as well, John Goodman, though. He's sort of like totally blasé and cool about everything. As soon as he sees that, it's like, yeah, we got a problem. I love that kind of stuff. I love it when people get
Oh,
That's
sorry.
awful.
Absolutely not. That is just not alright. Oh, I don't even like that furry thing there either.
I know, do you feel like they're actually purposely
Yeah.
putting things in front of it to be like... Ooh.
Well, they are. They're
Which
playing
is
on
good
your fear.
filmmaking, to be fair.
Well, what I was reading before is they said that they were looking for fear, but there's laughter at the end of it, a bit like a roller coaster. He said, because nobody wants to be genuinely terrified, which I don't agree with.
I don't
'cause
agree
I'm a
with
horror
that.
fan, but I mean, it's like I think I
What
do get
film-
what they're trying to go with.
Does a film scare you?
Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original. I can't stand it.
Which is one of my favourite films.
It
ever.
genuinely.
I think it makes me feel like, ugh, but I
Have
don't
you
feel
seen
like,
it?
ah.
No.
Watch it.
I wasn't really massively interested about the
Why would you
film
do that?
itself.
They're gonna.
I like how with that you scream and I just go, ugh. I just seize up when I see, you know, the guy who gets like really like paralysed. I'm like, ugh.
Well, that's it. You get the paralysis and you get the hysteria.
Oh. Yeah, but I can't help but watch it, and I hate that. I hate feeling like that.
It weren't the big one. The big one's somewhere.
Oh.
Oh, that's the one way to do it.
Don't hurt me!
Oh, no, 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 no. That's awful. See, right, he's now doing what I do whenever I enter a room, and he's looking around.
Looking around.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
100%. I do it automatically when I walk into the bedroom. I'm like,
But
especially because we live in a terraced house.
it's
Oh!
on the screen. Oh, Michael J. Fox.
What a guy.
Oh my God almighty, can you imagine?
No! Oh, what would you do? I can't. Oh my lord, no. No. How the hell did they not notice them before? Oh my God, why?
Upstairs, up into the bathroom. We can climb out on the roof. Just go.
No, you can. Oh no, there's so many. Oh God. Oh my God, why is there so many? Oh no! Ah!
I feel like I can't comment.
Mm.
I mean, this is
Ah!
particularly bad. For me, even I would
I
struggle
feel
with
like
this.
I actually can't comment. I really don't like it.
No! Sorry. Ah. Oh no, there's so many. Why are they all coming into the bathroom? Oh no. Why is it now children? Oh my God! How determined are they? Oh.
I am so stressed. I really don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh no, no.
What the fuck, man? No.
Go on, Delbert.
Delbert.
Rock and roll.
Right, go for it. Kill
That
all.
is a man.
Is he flamethrower in him here?
Oh.
Acid or something, isn't it?
Oh, there's
God
so many.
almighty.
Oh.
I really think I'm gonna cry.
He thought his place was rotten. Oh my God, the electrical.
Oh, it was rotten, wasn't it? That's why he's gone through the floor.
I can't cope with that either. When you know something's there and you can feel it crawling on you, and it's like, no, please, no.
There's more eggs. There's more eggs.
That's got to get. They've got to get
Oh
rid of
my
that.
God. Right, I would set
My
the
nose
entire
hit my
house on
nose.
fire.
My
Is your nose
is
going as
stabbing,
well?
It's
Yeah.
stabbing the inside of my nose.
Oh. I would set fire to the
Let me
entire.
just move
No,
it.
be gone,
Right,
you
is that-
gigantic thing.
That might be the smaller one, I think.
I don't know what the hell it is, but it can go away.
I think that's the mum. I think that's the smaller one. Somehow.
Oh, it's horrid.
No, that's smaller, I think.
I don't care, it's still too big. I hate how I feel when I'm scared of stuff. I'm like, no, I just don't care. You know what really goes through me? You know, like.
Oh, there you go.
You know those like ghost trains that you go through at seasides and stuff, when they've got like those giant spiders on the ceiling, they always go right through me. They've always really freaked me out. Oh, this is awful. Look, even you are feeling weird in this.
Right, it's
I'm
adrenaline.
literally, I'm picking my
Oh,
lip.
yeah.
I'm like this with my lip.
It's adrenaline.
Oh, it's so big. Sorry. Sorry, I'm squeezing Mitch's leg a bit too hard.
Holy shit.
I really don't like it.
Oh no, he's killed it, look. He's killed it.
He's killed it.
No!
Oh, excellent.
What?
Oh, excellent.
It
Good
would
job.
do that as well.
Right,
That
fab.
that's exactly how the abdomen is. I've seen the people in the Amazon eat it and they break it open. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay did it. He
Well,
tried it.
you know
Yeah.
what? Fair play to him, but
Excellent,
absolutely
right.
not.
That's not the big one.
That's not the big one.
I don't think it is.
It's not the big one, Amy.
That's not the big one.
100% not.
I don't think it is.
I really
Stop
don't
it.
think that's.
Why
the
is there so many eggs?
That would kill the town. Oh, his
Not
special
nice
wine.
wine. This
This will be more upsetting for you than
Please,
anything.
please save the special wine. Like, please save the wine. I really don't think that's the big one. It wouldn't have
Don't
died
say
that.
that.
Would you
It wouldn't
would
have died.
you
That's
sacrifice that quality wine for that spider?
I don't think I'd be in there still. I don't care what was in there.
I've got a better idea. Why don't you just drink the wine first and then get rid of them?
Because it's the wine that could...
To be fair,
I'd
I
rather
know,
be drunk and come face to face with them.
when you
I
flushed
know
it
I
like
have a
that.
very, very special love for wine.
But that's
However,
like,
I would not be in there with that
Nope.
wine
that's like
and
a
the
grand,
spike and the
a grand a bottle.
and the
I think.
big.
He's trying to get his... That's the one.
Oh, I'm very sorry about your leg, by the way. I'm digging
very
into
sorry
Mitch's
about-
leg about this. Oh.
I'm sorry about your ears.
Hanging.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Fair.
What's just happened?
You just
He just
waxed
hit it with a
it.
bottle. Look at that.
Oh
thing.
my god.
Right, yeah, but he's wasting all the wine.
Yeah, but I mean, look
To
at
be
that.
fair, though,
Look
right,
at the
I've just said
size
it
of
before.
that.
Oh my god.
So that one before wasn't the big
No,
one?
no.
Oh my lord. I don't like the hissing noise.
It's not unusual for that to happen.
I don't care. I don't need it to happen.
Right, I feel like I'm trying to hide.
Behind that little wire, that should do the trick. Or flamethrower, that's how you do it.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, always the... Oh! Shh. I hate how they move. I can't help myself but say I hate how they move so much. Oh,
The eyes.
that was actually quite cute. I feel bad for it.
No.
I do feel... It's not its fault.
You're a crazy person.
No, but it's starting.
You are a
this.
crazy
Look.
lady.
It's killing
don't-
everyone.
But it's not its... It hasn't done it. It's what it was born to do.
Amy, you're a crazy lady. No.
Look, I don't want it anywhere near
Have you
me.
seen the size of that spider?
Right. I don't want it anywhere near me. However, I don't want it to get...
Don't laugh, calm as a bitch. We've already realised this.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know. It's like a pipe or something. Or...
Is that the big one or not?
Yeah, that's it. There's
Size
only one.
of
There's
that.
only one down there that's left.
Oh my god.
He's going to set himself on fire.
I would do the same.
So would I.
Oh, please off. Sorry.
He's paralysed. No. No. Come on. Flamethrower. Flamethrower. No.
Where's John Goodman? Oh, it's so big. Oh, it's so horrid. Oh,
I think John Goodman is going to come and save the
I
day.
hope so. Oh, it's horrid. It's not its... Oh no, it's got a cute little face.
Amy.
No, it does have a cute little face. I just can't stand them.
John Goodman.
Just don't go anywhere near me.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Please no. I can't even watch.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh. When one door opens, another slams in your face.
Out the frying pan and all. Oh! It's on fire.
Well, that was a great decision. To be fair. Nice shot.
There he is. What a hero. Oh, that's grim.
Nice
That's
shot,
so real.
man.
That's so real.
It's horrible imagery,
Oh.
but it's very realistic.
I feel seriously ill.
Do you feel like you just...
I feel like I just can't even comprehend that.
Nice cityscape.
I think I possibly could die in fear.
Yeah, that was awful. That was really
You know,
horrendous.
I feel like my heart would stop in that situation. But then it's fight or flight, innit?
Yeah.
100%. Doesn't matter what you're scared of, it's fight or flight.
Oh, he's still got a bottle left. That's
Oh,
it.
sick.
Oh,
Look
he's
at the
opening it.
nice
Oh.
wine! Yes!
Oh, he's moved away as well. That makes sense.
After that situation, I think I'd be straw.
Entire thing, right?
Earthquake. in
Save
city.
the wine!
Brilliant.
First hand is on the wine.
Brilliant. They have tremors in the city. That's worse.
She's not even that bothered. Look at him, he now gets to drink really nice wine in a
Why?
beautiful city.
Oh, the wine's gone.
So that was Arachnophobia from 1990, directed by Frank Marshall, Steven Spielberg co-producing. I'm sat with two absolute arachnophobes, and first of all, I'll speak to you because you need a bit more time, I think. I will speak to you first, Amy. Overall, your thoughts of that as a movie, because I obviously know that your fears there. So
I feel like the final like 10 minutes of that were like really like super intense. I thought it was really fun. Did you think it was really fun? I mean, I know that you probably like ugh, for most of it because I was like ugh, for most of it, but I thought it was a fun film. I enjoyed it as a film. I did not enjoy the spiders. I could do without them, and I don't like the fact that it kind of went that way. I thought John Goodman was great. I quite like that ending. Was quite fun.
you like the ending?
I quite like that ending. I thought like they'd rather deal with earthquakes than spiders. I mean, fair. I mean, I don't know about how I deal with earthquakes, but
Steph, your thoughts on the movie itself?
I feel it's slightly criminal to use the word fun to describe that. I can't lie.
I had fun.
Amy, can't lie. I thought, to be fair, actually, I thought as a premise, that was a really good film. I thought that the storyline was actually really good. I thought it was quite in detail. I feel like we were saying this before. With some horror films, it's just all to do with the action. It's nothing to do with the storyline.
yeah.
And when you actually take away that and watch it or read the script, there'd be nothing to it. Whereas I thought the characters were very established.
Yeah.
However, it was horrific. Absolutely horrific. And I would absolutely not watch it again.
I mean, I can understand now why I've never watched it.
I would never watch that again.
No.
That was horrendous.
I mean, as a one and only, I think sometimes it's like, why would you watch it again if you are actually afraid of the source material?
Thank you.
I think if you look at what the director said he was trying to do, he said he wanted to make it reminiscent of the birds, and you know, which I could see. And also, you obviously haven't seen these, but Kingdom of Spiders and Tarantula, from which was a very old black and white movie where they used sort of a silhouette of a real one and then amplified it to look the size of the village. That was really, really over the top. Those were movies that were more sort of hard to believe. They were like your Godzillas of these kind of movies. This one's more realistic.
Godzilla. Godzilla is
Yeah,
fun.
but this one's more grounded. This is actually very possible for something. The size is not unrealistic of these spiders and the venom and things like that.
I also feel like it's so much worse. Like, horror films are just so much worse when it could happen.
Oh yeah, 100%.
100%.
100% agree.
When
100%.
a horror film is so fantasy, like It, for example.
Yeah.
So It is so fantasy that it's like, if it was just to kill a clown, that'd be different. But because he like
Takes on different
goes
like, images,
into big
right,
things and like
There's a supernatural
he gets
element.
massive.
Yeah.
It's like it's such a fantasy thing
And
about
you just
him.
laugh at him. He goes like, "Ooh, really?"
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's like so different. Whereas horror films like this, and possibly like even like Silence of the Lambs or like something like that, it's so much different.
If it's
like-
relatable. We had that
It's
discussion.
where it could happen in real life,
Yeah.
and Saw as well. To be fair,
We had that discussion on Creature
Yeah.
Features the other week when I was saying that what's more frightening, the created monster or the real monsters. I get
The real
you can blur the
monsters.
line a little when you say like a monster is, because they do this in so many movies now. They do like a genetically modified monster, so like they've been doing experiments on it and it's got big. Deep Blue Sea did that.
yes, or the Meg.
Yeah,
say.
but when they mess with the chromosomes and all that, and then they become bigger, that can be, I suppose it's potentially possible, but it's never been proven. It's not been seen.
However-
Everyone has been in a situation where they've been in a,
But
like
I
you
do
said about
disagree
spiders.
because I have got a real fear of ghost films because you don't know what the worst thing they can do to you is.
But yeah, I get that.
So I'm slightly different.
I
I,
guess
I
so.
understand where you're coming from of like how
100%.
what you know is like really scary. I mean, I hate spiders. I never want to watch that again.
No.
I mean, I know a lot of people see that as like a fun film. I mean, it was fun, but as a fun film rather than like a horror film. However, I was not
terrified.
happy during that.
Well, with ghost films,
In that
I think
last 15 minutes.
Oh my god.
was it the finale that did it?
Oh,
It's the last 15 minutes. Like, throughout the film, I was like, oh no, oh god, like,
Yeah.
I can't watch those spiders crawl.
Yeah.
But then the last 10, 15 minutes,
it was.
I was
so
traumatised.
so much all at
Because
once.
it taps into a fear,
Traumatised,
and I
yeah.
think we've discussed this before. The writer of or the director of Tarantula back in the day said, I want to make a movie because people are genuinely frightened of spiders, and I think
Yeah.
that sort of thing
Yeah,
is what
100%.
spawns the likes of Jaws, because people were afraid of, like, you know, a fear of being in the water and what's underneath.
Fear of
You
sharks.
tap into a real
Yeah.
fear like that, and it becomes a horror off the back of your own, you know, your own senses. They're not trying to force horror on you. I think when you said about ghosts, people are more afraid of the unnatural feeling that it shouldn't be there. You know, that something's not right.
Yeah.
It's not so much the threat to you; it's more
Yeah.
the just, I don't want to be here.
Yeah, that's it. And
That's got both.
I did feel that a lot.
Yeah,
It was
that's
like,
got
if
both.
that was
Yeah.
me in that position, I would not do as well.
I
would
think
not do well.
but then you have absolutely no idea what you do when you're in that situation. Like, I feel like as human beings, we all have different like fears and whatever. But like, until you're put in that situation, you have no idea whether you're gonna like fight or flight situation.
100%.
But also, the last 15 minutes of that film, I am traumatised. I feel like I am actually traumatised.
I mean, isn't it great that kind of at the end he basically faced his fear? You know, he said that he had like a
100%.
real
That's an
like
underlying message.
but
in
yeah,
it.
Premise
he had a
of the
paralytic
story.
fear.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he had a paralytic fear, and at the end, he was able to actually overcome it. I mean, sure, John Goodman came to like his aid at the
Afterwards,
end, but
he was doing his
after-
business upstairs. But I
he
think,
was able to sort himself out.
yeah, I think it's facing your fear.
I
but it-
can't relate to that.
No.
If I was in that position, I'd be like,
But I think it's like, it's either I do something now or my life's in jeopardy. You don't know what you do
well,
in
actually,
that
yeah, I
situation.
think I'd be like, but I probably, I don't know, maybe I would do it. I don't want to be in that position to find out.
With them in particular, though, it wasn't even just that they were spiders and that's what's scary. It was like they will kill you. If they bite you, you will die.
Even
which
though
is what we saw in
it's
the
their
film.
nature, not human nature. It's their nature is what they
100%.
are. Like, they can't help it. I mean, I say throughout, I don't like the fact that they're getting killed, don't like this, don't like that, but that's because I feel bad for them. However, I wouldn't want to be in that position.
No.
That was,
But I feel like because I
way they
explained before why I'm scared of spiders.
Yeah. I get
Because
that.
one of them jumped on my face. So for me, really,
Oh, no.
the spiders crawling
Oh.
isn't an issue, whereas for you, that's what actually gets you.
Yeah,
For
I
me,
hate
the
how they
crawling isn't what gets me, it's the jumping. I think because
The
that's what
movement, yeah.
that's what
I never
my
ever want to
fear came
experience
from.
that.
It's a jumping spider, I can't
I know
cope.
that you can get jumping spiders, but not really tiny little things.
Tiny
but the
things,
idea
yeah.
of them still being able,
Being able to launch themselves. It's not that they can jump from flat surface to flat surface.
Nope.
They can launch themselves at you, which I'm like,
yeah,
no. Like,
I respect their right to exist.
that is the worst thing possible for me.
How
100%.
brilliant that this movie was brought out not as a horror, although it absolutely is for people who are
It wasn't brought
scared
out
of
as a
them.
horror.
It wasn't. It was brought out as sort of
Oh,
a
right.
comic thriller somebody mentioned calling it a thrillomedy or something like that. It was a bit of both. It was only a horror to those that were genuinely afraid of spiders, whereas everybody else can enjoy it as a bit of a ride. And I think, I don't know, I think sometimes I'd rather be more afraid of them so I could get more affected by it. That's the horror film fan coming out of me. But this at the box office, it debuted up against Ghost and Die Hard 2. So to come third
Ghost.
behind those two with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore.
I know what Ghost is. Ghost is my favourite
is
film.
it? Oh, well, in that case,
Ah.
you will understand. I mean, doing number 3 for that kind of movie to get to number 3 behind those two is,
100%.
I think, is a major deal. It also
Wow.
absolutely nailed the box office receipts. It
amazing.
really got
Yeah, I
it made
didn't
its
know
money
that.
and then some.
That's really cool.
And it got fabulous ratings. It's got, I think it's 93 or something like that % on
I think
Rotten
we
Tomatoes.
should watch Ghosts as our next film.
You
I like
No,
Ghosts.
but you also have missed Whoopi Goldberg out
Oh, I'm
of
so
that
sorry.
like little lineup, and I'm
yeah.
not being funny.
Oh,
like,
I'll mention her in droves like if
she
we
is
do
a
Ghost one day.
very, very
Oh, no.
important person.
She's
But
a very
I do
cool
think
person.
it is like it's there to
Yeah.
entertain you, and it's there to scare you if that scares
That's
you.
fascinating that came out at the same time, and yet it did that well.
Yeah.
When that was the kind of film that was okay.
But to be fair, now you've said that it came out at the same time as Ghost, it's like it's very in the same era. I think
Yeah.
especially because they're both American films, they're both in America, and you look at the
Yeah.
like the cities and then the little villages. It's like the way the people dress, the way they are.
No fair.
It's all
Completely fair.
very similar, which I like. That's what I loved about old films. Not old films, but older than we are today. It was like they were all very true to their era.
Yeah.
They didn't like. that's how men and women dressed, so that's how they dressed in the films.
Mhm.
Now I feel like it's a bit different. That like films that are made nowadays are sometimes trying to sort of create something that's not relating to people in this generation.
I agree with that. A lot of them try
Yeah.
and go back to like the 1970s, 1980s. It might be anachronistic in how it actually approaches it. Like they might end up using the wrong music, or they might end up using like the wrong kind of style, but they'll still try and be like, oh yeah, we're the 1980s or we're the 1970s when it's not. I completely get what you mean. Like we don't have anything right now which really scares you.
Hits. Well, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
My dad always says this. He says he thinks that films go backwards because now that there's so much mobile phone technology and stuff
know.
like that, you don't get into too many situations that you can't get yourself out of. I think back then they were so limited in what they could use and how they could reach out for help. That's probably why they tend to go back, so they can give themselves a bit of leeway to create a good horror, and I still think they struggle. Whereas the fact that this one was made as a thriller comedy and yet it still scares you because it uses natural scares. You know, are people afraid of spiders? Yes. Well, let's make a film about spiders. It is that simple. You don't need to make them giant.
No.
You need to make them the same size as anybody else would see them on a daily
that is
basis.
still a big ass spider.
That's such a big spider, but it's not like we were saying about Harry Potter before. We were saying about Aragog. That's a ridiculously sized spider. That was quite realistic, to be fair. But I have the perfect example of that. My dad once told me a story. I don't know whether it was The Grudge or The Ring. It was one of them, The Grudge or The Ring. And the film had finished. Obviously, my mum and dad are like scared. They're like, oh my God. And my dad has gone to the video player to take the video out of the machine, and the girl has come up on the screen.
That's The Ring.
The Ring,
Yeah.
So she's come up on the screen. My dad is there at the TV.
Yeah.
That would have been
And he's
absolutely terrifying.
Absolutely
at the time.
shit.
Totally
himself.
Always look for things
But it's things like that,
around
isn't it?
you.
And that is why that
Now
film
you can
works
just
so well.
remote off.
Yeah.
The Ring works so well because it was of its time,
Yeah.
and this works so well because it was as of its time. It's not trying to be anything else. It is just a 1990s family. You know, they've just moved to the area because he needs a better job or whatever. And his kid's normal, his wife's normal, he's normal. It's just 1990.
Yeah.
We don't have that now.
And you don't actually get to maybe the doctor, but aside from that, there's nobody in there you're going, for God's sake, will somebody kill them? Because you don't want to be sympathising with the other side of it,
Yeah,
or else it
exactly.
stops becoming scary or effective, and it becomes something you can almost
What's
mock.
the most recent film that you can think of where it's of the time and the threat that you're facing is of the time?
Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed.
I
I
don't
can't
know.
actually think
Rubber.
of one.
Rubber the Rubber
I
Time.
can't actually think of one yet because Saw
Yeah.
10, we've mentioned this
But
actually
that's
previously.
a prequel,
That came out, I know.
right?
And it's like, it's so odd because I feel like horror films nowadays, like Saw 10, you've said you loved it.
Yeah.
I know about it,
Yeah.
obviously, but I haven't watched it all the way through because of the situation. However, I feel like so many more horror films are now coming out that are building the plot, prequels.
Mhm.
And it's like,
There's a lot of prequels, a lot
why?
of like pre-boots.
Yeah,
or
like why
reboots
could we
or-
not have a film,
Yeah.
a horror film? But then you get into things like The Purge, where it's like, oh,
But that's set in the future.
yeah,
I'll tell you
it's
what.
either in the future or the past.
Past.
It's
I
never
will-
We don't have anything
today.
that's now.
I will make a suggestion. You'll absolutely be on board with this.
Okay.
Years ago, there was an issue that was happening in a few towns and rural and suburban areas with people dressing up as clowns.
Killer Clowns,
Yeah,
I remember
no,
that.
they were standing on the street corners with balloons
Yeah,
and scaring people to
2016.
death.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
there is a
Yep.
movie out there called Gags the Clown.
Oh, gags.
And it is it's almost a found footage film, but it
Incredible.
is based around that behaviour. That I was so on board with. It's probably not even well rated or well liked, but
That was a very.
that was a real
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
That's
and-
very recent.
And
film.
that was
Yeah.
playing on something that was happening to people.
Yeah.
there's a lot in America, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think we're maybe running out of things to.
But there's that
We're
one.
running out of
I think.
topics. I think.
I think Unfriended.
Unfriended, the web,
And
dark web, and
Maybe
everything, yeah.
Smile.
Yes.
Smile, Truth or Dare.
I feel like as
Yeah.
well.
Okay, I'll
Or
smile.
up there.
Yeah.
But like, they're so few and far between now. I think films like from this time are just so much
But
more.
they're also, if you that is all practical effects.
Yeah.
And as soon as you CGI the shit out of something,
Yeah.
it's like that's not real to me
And
anymore.
also the fact they used real spiders.
Yeah.
I mean, I was saying to you before, like,
Yeah.
can you imagine auditioning for a film
I know.
and being
100%.
like, oh yeah, you're gonna have to act opposite like real big spiders.
Real spiders.
I mean, I know these
It
like
says they're safe, they're friendly, doesn't it? It says
The
on there
Avondale
Yeah.
spider from
That
New
they're-
Zealand.
that
Yes.
they're safe and they're friendly.
Mm.
However,
It doesn't matter.
as somebody who would have potentially gone into sort of acting, it was like
Yeah.
I would have never put myself in
No.
that situation ever.
No.
If my agent came to me and said, "There's an audition here, it's for an
Yeah.
I would have literally arachna. I would
Yeah.
have been like, nope,
I feel that wholeheartedly.
arachnophobia, nope,
No way.
100% not.
No way.
So we are unanimous that it was a good movie,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you'd only watch it the once.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will watch it again.
Yeah, I'm fine. Now that I've watched it, I can say, hey, I've watched Arachnophobia.
Yeah.
However, it was
Traumatized.
scary. It was a really scary film.
Awful.
And that is a film that's older than me. It's like a 34, nearly 35-year-old film. That's a scary film.
When was it made?
It was
1990.
1990. I was 5
1990.
when that came out.
That was 14 years before I was born.
Incredible.
Oh, don't say that, Steph. You make me feel very old.
Well, I'm okay with that. That's like the
14
third time
years.
I've watched that in 39 years. I watched it the first time when I was about
3 years, mate.
8.
3 years before you were
The
born.
second time when I was about 25, and then the third time was today.
Really?
So
That's only your third time?
yeah, probably something like that. I don't think it was any more than that. So
Oh,
I
I
love
wonder
it.
why.
I'm a big fan of it. I think it's wonderful,
No,
and
it's
timeless.
a good film.
The fact that you appreciate it as a movie is good enough
Yeah.
for me.
No, it was a very good film. I just feel like it actually did its job. And as someone who doesn't really get scared during horror films, I thought it.
I was very
I feel
scared.
weird about being scared during that film.
I was very scared.
The last film that really scared me was Paranormal Activity because I do not do those films
I'm
at
gonna
all.
watch the second
What's
one
that
of them
one where
soon.
proper like camcorders? Was it the Blair Witch Project?
I'm fine with that.
Is that what that was?
Fine with
I
that.
don't like the weird like.
Watch Paranormal Activity. I enjoy that one. if
Don't
you've
do
not
that
seen
one.
it.
I had to watch it in two. Right, I had to
You've
watch it
got
in
to watch
two
the second one
parts.
with
I'm
me.
not watching the second
You
one.
have to. You can't
I
watch
had
the
to do
first
it in
without the
two
second.
parts because I refused to watch the second half in our home.
In this house. She has a problem with this house. My
I
parents' house
hate
is
the
fine.
idea of it happening. I can't do ghosts.
I've not watched Paranormal.
Watch 1 and 2.
Oh.
I've got both. I'll lend them both to you. The rest
Can't
are
do 'em.
direct-to-video nonsense, but
The
the first two
first
are
one
brilliant.
is
Interesting.
scary. I will not watch the second one. He keeps trying to get me to watch the second one. I will not do it.
Well, what we watched today was Arachnophobia from 1990. Thank you guys for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, I certainly enjoyed watching it with these two. If you enjoyed it, please smash a like down below, hit the notification bell and the subscribe button to be in touch with everything I am producing. I'm going to be doing found footage soon. Disaster movies are going to follow that. There is a lot of content coming up, especially coming into the Halloween season. One of the best times for this kind of work. Thank you to Amy Horror. Thank you to Scary Steph. And I will catch you guys later. Thank you for watching Primetime Itch. See you later, guys.